save armed forces. Thank you, veterans.
Your patience, friends. We beg you bestow upon this turbulent drama that we bring. And in a world, this say a world presence bestow.
There womanhood has earned her costly crown. Come rinse the states of war all her own.
She rules the universe with queenly grace, or is she strange to love's so fervent call? Well, man, mere man, is vassal to her whims, a cup to taste and set aside at will. And this, says a scribe, is what the future holds, then dips his pen to write passions new.
A man by two of the stronger sex pursued, the tragedy when two such titans clash.
This and much more we set before your eyes.
Enough, therefore, and let the curtains rise.
Men of my heart, I offer thee my hand, and marriage too. Yes, honorable estate. Your answer therefore quick. I know my fate. What is your pleasure and my eternal state?
Stay, answer her not.
What? You here?
Yes, in time I see, to thwart ignoble plans.
I thought you off fighting your country's war.
That war is won.
One?
Yes, one.
The enemy in tattered colors come to taste the fare our prison walls can serve. Their women, mostly dead, and their captive men to beguile the pleasures of our warrior girls.
Yes, our queen speaks truth. We have won. But another fight, I fear, has just begun.
What fight is that?
Twixt you and me, your purpose to my eyes has e'er been plain. Whilst I, on honorable warfare ever bent, no time could spare for wounds that are wounds. To this, the creature of my heart's desire, be my betrothed for many years now past. You, like a serpent, slinking in a wood, by cunning wiles you sway his weak resolve, poured viper slow words in his listening ear. You stand accused, a profiteer of love.
This is not true.
Tis true.
Tis not. I've done not for which I am ashamed, unless 'tis shame to love with all one's heart. 'Tis true, you in this matter once betrothed, but love, like time and fashion, still may change.
Take heed, tempt not the anger of my fist.
Take heed that thou the scope of my true love.
Ha! My strength lies not in words. I've tried the answer like a test of might.
Find me not unwilling for a fight. I'll try the limit, but if I lose this, I'll die for love, then death shall be bliss.
Then wait. Mayhap my judgment has been wrong. I thought you base, a trickster at heart. But courage is a virtue to my heart. Your life is bought too dear if it's bought for love.
What shall be done? Two living now and one must die?
Not so. Both yet may live.
True, I give no woman's life for love of man, but rather he shall choose, and the loser straight hie herself away.
The winner gets his hand, his heart, his all?
Yes, are you content?
I am content.
Then choose.
No man since time began has such choice. Two women fighting over one weakly man. Too few of you measly sex could ever taste of honor such as this.
Now straightway choose.
Yes, choose. Yes, choose. And in your words hold all my faith.
My choice is this.
Police, come on, Agnes. Grab Matilda. We're going home.
Not now!
Hey, get back there! Get back there, take your seats. Hey, everybody, keep your seats. Now then, what's going on here?
He's dying! He's dying!
Ladies and gentlemen, is there a doctor in the house?
Why, yes, I'm a doctor.
Quick, hurry, but please, I'm sure everything will be all right, ladies and gentlemen, if you all just keep your seats.
Yeah, don't nobody move. I'm Kennedy, detective, sergeant, 6th precinct.
Okay.
How is he, Doc? Tor! What's he trying to say? Please. Tor pits! He's dead.
Humbly call attention to the departing spectator.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Home, of course. Allow me to pass.
Come back here.
Let me get through. I insist you let me.
Come back here and sit down, lady, before I get mad at you.
Why, I do know to whom you're speaking.
I got no time for riddles, lady. Back to your seat. Back!
Why, I never.
Please, I must...
You two! Sit down! Everybody, sit down! That man's dead. It's a murder! Is it a murder, Doc?
I'm afraid so. He seems to have been shot near the heart.
You hear that? He's been shot, and one of you people's done it. Let him in, leave.
Yeah.
Now, nobody leaves this theater unless I say so, or the whole house is under arrest.
What's the trouble? Who blew that whistle?
I got everything under control.
Is that you, Kennedy?
Yeah? Who is it?
Hiya, Mike. How's your inside strings?
Oh, Joe Schultz.
Yeah, the guy you cleaned last payday.
First time I ever filmed Inside Straight in my life. And that's Seamus McGregor. Listen, boys, we got a money here. You take them back to the theater, and don't let nobody in or out till I see what's what.
Sure, Mike.
Detective Lee, you better come up here with me.
I hasten to comply.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Who's in charge around here? I am. What's your name?
Russell. Bill Russell?
You know who, this is?
Certainly, it's Mr. Randall. He wrote the play.
Yeah? Well, he's dead, all right. Better get something to put over him.
1,000 humble pardons. Have desire to view remains of unfortunate playwright.
Hey, don't move nothing, Lee. You're not touching the medical examiners yet. This man, who is he?
That's Mr. Randall. He wrote the play.
He did, huh? Got some murder right there.
May now cover sad remains of silence poet. Do not find anything important on corpse's body.
Huh. Well, I better phone headquarters. You got a telephone around here?
Yes, there's an extension backstage. I'll show you.
All right. You hold down the fort, Lee. Don't let nobody get away.
Thank you so much.
I bet you know who done it, Ma. Me too.
Shut your mouth, old weasel, or I'll smack you. We ain't getting mixed up in no murder.
I can't believe this! Why'd you have to drag me this dump?
Hey, you down there, pipe down.
Young miss have information to impart.
Yes, when the lights went
No,
out.
she don't know a thing.
She's always shooting off a mouth, but it don't mean nothing.
You'll be sorry, Ma. Yeah, you'll be sorry, Aunt Edith.
I suppose it would be all right if I leave now.
So sorry. Suggest awaiting return of Honorable Sergeant Candy. Recall, please, his implicit instructions about leaving theater.
Well, all right. I only wanted to call my office.
Regret unavoidable delay. However, if Honorable Doctor will favor, desire enlightenment on one insignificant point.
Certainly. Any way I can help.
When Honorable Doctor arrived on stage, a playwright still alive,
Yes, but he was unconscious.
so that he could not speak.
Not up until he said, well, you heard it.
Yes, thank you so much.
I got headquarters. They want you and me to take charge, Lee.
Yes?
Some big shot got himself pumped off in the drive. So the medical examiner, most of the boys, they'll be tied up for a while. They'll send some uniforms when they can, but it's our party.
I was just asking Detective Lee, would it be all right if I leave?
Yeah, I guess it's all right, Doc. Got something to identify yourself?
Certainly. My medical association card.
Dr. Martin Edwards, eh?
Yes, I'm connected with St. Alexander's Hospital on Greenwich Avenue.
Okay, Doc.
Thank you so much.
If this man is permitted to leave, then why must we remain?
Sit down! Hey, Schultz, squash that dame, will you?
You heard what the sergeant said. Sit down.
If I can be of any further service,
If he's dead, he's dead. Not much you can do about that.
I'm afraid not.
You're a fool if you let him go.
What?
Why don't you ask him why he's here?
He was here like anyone else, to see the show. Weren't you, Doc?
Certainly.
But why anyone would want to come to a joint like this?
Why Honorable Sergeant come?
Oh, you know why I come, Lee. Because I'm a pushover for mystery plays. How was I supposed to know it's going to turn out to be one of them artsy-fartsy things? Reserved two for murder. Getting money into false pretenses, I call it. Sorry to bother you, Doc.
It's quite all right.
Don't let him go.
For the love of... Who are you, anyway?
That doesn't matter. I'm nobody. But Dr. Edwards, he's her husband.
Whose husband?
Mrs. Edwards.
Gee, really? But there ain't no law against doctors having wives.
1,000 pardons. A vague recollection of name Edwards on program.
Oh, yeah. On the program, eh? Where is it? Who's got one? Oh, I got one. Thank you. You better sit down until we get this straightened out, Doc.
Well, all right.
The man, John Randall. The girl, Helen Smith.
I'm Helen Smith.
The woman, Naomi Edwards.
Mrs. Martin Edwards.
That right, Doc?
Why, yes, but I don't see what difference that makes.
Your wife's an actress?
I'll leave that to your judgment.
But she was playing this part.
I'm afraid so. She's dabbled in these arts movements for years, but she's by no means a professional actress.
Uh-huh. Where is she?
She was on stage when the lights went out.
No, she wasn't. She made an exit. She's probably up in the dressing rooms.
Oh, yeah? You, Russell. Get her.
Right.
And the rest of the Zenobians?
They're all right here.
Oh, all right. You all go have a seat in the house. Wait. Don't try to leave the theater. That goes for everyone backstage tonight. Stagehands, everybody.
I'll tell them.
Do you mind if I go to my dressing room?
No, I guess it's all right. Just stay there.
1,100 parties. One or two insignificant questions, perhaps.
Of course.
You have known Randall a long time.
Not long. Just since we started rehearsals 3 weeks ago. I answered his advertisement for an actress. He liked the way that I read the part and hired me.
Yes. Also, why so eager, please, in informing us concerning relationship between honorable doctor and actress wife?
No reason. I knew they were married and...
And
That's it. I knew they were married. I'd seen Dr. Edwards at rehearsals and I thought you ought to know.
thank you so much. One question more, please. Performance tonight was supposed to this play.
Yes, and the only one. That's all Mr. Randall ever gave at any of his plays.
Only one performance?
I'd produce more plays.
Lots of them. About one a month, I understand. He was a writer. Wanted to see how his plays looked when they're performed.
Huh, maybe that's what killed him. Shocked seeing this one. Must have had a pile of dough to throw away on all this stuff, huh?
I couldn't say. I also have received $100 for my performance.
$100. One of them philandered millionaires, eh?
I always found him a perfect gentleman.
Okay. You can go back to your dressing room now, but stay there in case we need you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wish the boys would show. Theater full of people, and any one of them could have bumped him off.
Slight correction, please. Believe choice, not quite so wide.
Why not?
With Honorable Sergeant's kind permission, we'll make humble demonstration.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Is he really a detective, Mom?
Observe, please. Honorable Sergeant and humble self occupy seats in 7th row. These seats, not so.
That's right.
When shot ring out to silence dead playwright, Honorable Sergeant see flash.
Yeah, I seen it, and I still don't get it.
If flash seen, shots must have come from seats in front of seats Honorable Sergeant and humble self occupy in 7th row.
That's right, I get it.
Therefore, reprehensible murderer now calmly sitting for 6 rows this theater.
So, we got it narrowed down to 6 rows full of people.
Perhaps can narrow down still further.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Confucius say, the little path that winds around steep hills leads to scented gardens.
Paths, gardens, I don't get any of this.
Bullet does not take winding path, a bullet takes straight line. Not so.
Yeah, that's right.
Observe, please. I stand now mid to a vial. Straight line from this spot to body of unfortunate poet unobstructed. Straight line any other position in this theater must pass through heads of innocent audience. Therefore,
the shot came from an aisle seat in the first 6 rows.
Honorable Sergeant, catch on quickly. Nailed down now to 112 people.
1 of 12, huh? Say, that's getting somewhere. We'll have us in the back till the squad gets here. Find something?
Believe I found casing from bullets.
The shell! That means it's an automatic.
Yes.
Let me see that shell, Lee. Uh-huh. Looks like a 32.
Slight correction. 25. German Walther.
Yeah. 25. German Walther, huh? Where'd you find it?
There.
All right, that settles it. Lady, I place you arrest for the murder of John Randall.
Take your hands off me.
And anything you say may be used against you.
Am I to understand that you are actually accusing me of the murder of that poor man?
You catch on quick, sister. What's wrong with that picture?
Everything's wrong with it. The very fact that I am Mrs. George Thurston Allen.
So?
And if you're so ignorant of cultural life that you don't even know my name, will someone in this theater, someone with a little intelligence, explain to this oaf who I am?
She's right, Sergeant.
What do you know about it?
Only that Miss Thurston Allen is a distinguished patron of the theater. She comes to the plays all the time.
Exactly. I not only attended all of poor Mr. Randall's previous productions, but was greatly exhilarated by them.
By that gooey slush?
That gooey slush, as you so ignorantly put it, is among the finest poetry being written today, as you would know if you knew a thing about anything.
Okay. Maybe I have been a little hasty.
And I believe I have a very strong case against you for false arrest. He did arrest me, didn't he? You saw him.
Hey, keep your shirt on, lady. Nobody's arrested nobody.
Oh, indeed. We'll see what my husband has to say about all this.
But, Lee, we did find the shell right next to his seat.
The shell could roll.
That's right, it could.
However, Honorable Sergeant's kind permission and now ready to narrow down case still further.
You mean less than 12 people? How?
Observe, please. Unfortunate deceased from center of stage. You go, please.
What are you gonna do?
Assist, please. Afraid of guns, will permit Honorable Sergeant use the seat. Thank you so much. Suggest level gun at point of stage with poet fall. There.
It can't be done. Unless you hang from the ceiling.
Exactly. Angle of shot prevent person sitting on left, shooting same.
Then it must have came from the right side of the aisle.
Yes, this side. 4, 6 rows.
Then only 6 people could have done it. You, or you. Well. What now, Lee?
Suggest perhaps a question each in turn.
Good idea. I'll question them. Up here, where I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'll take you first, sister.
Not me. You don't get me up there.
Don't tell him nothing, Edith.
Aw, come on, Ma, it'll be fun. Yeah.
Sit down.
Oh, so you know each other, huh? Fine then, all of you, up here. And men, grab them.
Okay, Sarge, you heard what he said.
Come on, get up there.
Come on,
Come on.
Aw, come on, Ma, it'll be fun.
Let's go. Come on. Just stand right there.
Let me in. Come here.
You two ladies can be sensible now. Answer a few questions.
I ain't got nothing to say.
What's your name?
I ain't got nothing to say.
What's your name?
My name, I ain't got nothing to say.
What was you doing here tonight?
I ain't got nothing to say.
This man, this John Randall, you know him?
I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing to say and her lips are zipped. Go on and beat it, before I forget I'm a gentleman.
Before you forget, ha! Come on, Louise.
Did you drop this, sister?
What the? My bag! Where'd you get this?
I just found it. Matilda, come here. Gee, what a
You
dope.
little monster!
Suggest, please. Honorable Sergeant, remember, Confucius said, "Angle make strong men weak."
Okay. I'll take you next, sister.
Me?
That's what I said.
But I know nothing about it. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, I'll be the judge of that. Up here. What's your name?
Martha. Martha Gregory.
Martha Gregory, huh? You get that, Lee?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I'm staying at the Village Hotel.
Stranger in town, huh?
Yes, I flew in from California this week.
What for?
Business. I was hoping to find a job at the World's Fair.
What kind of work you do?
I'm a beautician.
And what was you doing here tonight?
I was lonely. I don't know many people in New York, so I went out for a walk. I saw the theater signs, and like you, I like mystery stories, so I thought...
Another sucker, eh? You didn't know Randall?
No, I never saw him before.
Alright, that's all, for the time being.
Oh, 1,000 pardons. I regret troubling charming young beautician.
That's all right.
Charming young beautician have much experience with firearms.
Firearms? Why, no, not particularly.
Strange. No experience. Your charming young beautician were medal for proficiency in firearms.
Metal? Where? What metal?
Under charming young beautician's charming little hands.
Oh! Oh, this. I had forgotten all about it, naturally. I got it a long time ago, when I was a kid in camp.
Oh yeah, a sharpshooter, eh? And it took a sharpshooter to plug that guy with the lights out.
No, I tell you, I never saw him before in my life. Why on earth would I want to kill him?
I don't know, but I'm gonna hold you for questioning all the same.
Sergeant, she's gone.
Who's gone?
Mrs. Edwards, I looked in all the dressing rooms and
All
everywhere
right.
backstage.
We got more important things on our mind right now. Pardon me, Sergeant. Do I understand that my wife has disappeared? Looks that way.
Then I demand you search for her.
Yeah, we will, in a little while, when the rest of the squad gets here.
Humbly disagree. A missing actress may prove most important.
How?
Recall, please, that reprehensible murder is shooting dark, and that first, lights must be extinguished. Therefore, someone must have turned out lights. Or,
But they turned him out because they didn't want no one to see him.
Yes.
So, it was an accomplice. This dame, this, Mrs. Edwards. She turned the lights out for somebody.
Yes, Mrs. Edwards or another.
I can't imagine what could have happened to her.
Yeah, we'll soon find out, brother. Show me a dressing room. Hey, you continue with the question, Lee. I'll see what's going on back here.
Thank you so much.
Are you through with me?
Yes, but please remain in theater.
I will.
If that gentleman will favor,
Gladly.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. I'm Strange,
Mr. Strange, yes.
and I live uptown at the Ardley, and I dropped in here tonight because I was bored and had nothing better to do. And I'd like to help you out, but I don't know a thing, not a single thing.
The gentleman most cooperative. However, one or two insignificant questions, perhaps?
Certainly, anything I can do?
Yes. Gentlemen say he bored, nothing better to do. Visited this theater before?
No, never. This is my first offense, I mean.
Then, of course, did not know lamented Randall.
Perfect stranger.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, can think of nothing more.
Go on, Eloise, tell.
Be quiet, Matilda! I'll suck you one!
I don't care, I'm gonna tell!
Hey, you! How many times you gotta be told to keep the peace?
Honorable officer may take it easy. Young miss have something to say.
No.
Let her talk, Annie
Yeah, let young miss speak.
Ask him what he was writing in his book while the play was going on.
I wasn't writing a thing. She must be mistaken.
That's a lie! He was writing something! He started doing it the minute the curtain went up. I seen with my own 2 eyes. Yeah, that's enough.
Cooperative gentlemen have explanation of said writings.
Well, yes, I suppose I better tell you the truth.
Truth always wisest policy.
Well, you see, I happen to be a playwright, too.
Ah,
My dramas have been published. They're worth money to me, of course. And lately I've discovered this Randall's been plagiarizing my stuff.
lamented Randall, steal of woods.
Exactly. But there wasn't any way I could prove it. Because his plays, as you know, were done one night and then forgotten. So I dropped in here tonight to get the evidence. I took the speeches down word for word.
A gentleman a book with said speeches?
Well, yes. But they won't do you any good. They're in shorthand.
Ah, this humble jack of all trades happened to know shorthand.
Oh.
Your patience, friends. We beg you will bestow upon this turbulent drama that we bring. Appears indeed to be opening speech of drama.
Just as I told you.
Yes, but why gentlemen seek to hide this in the beginning?
I didn't think it had any bearing on the case. Didn't want to waste your time.
Gentlemen, most cooperative. However, Randall or where cooperative gentlemen discovered dramatic thievery?
No, naturally, I didn't want to warn him beforehand.
Naturally, but this distress you very much.
Not enough for me to murder her if that's just suggesting.
Suggest nothing, please. Merely seek truth. Questioning done. Thank you so much.
Couldn't find hide nor hair of her. She must have got moose.
Ah,
Well, if she did, she won't be hard to find. The street clothes are still in her dressing room. She must still be wearing that screwy outfit she had on.
I'm afraid you must be wrong, Sergeant. Naomi couldn't have had anything to do with this.
Oh, yeah? Where is she then?
She may have gone home.
She didn't. I called your house. No answer. And McGregor,
Yeah?
take this description down. Send out an APB for Naomi Edwards, age 25, 5 foot 8 inches tall, blonde hair, green eyes, and wearing a screwy outfit.
Right, Sarge.
They'll have her back here so quick.
She may have had an accident. I need to go find her.
Hey, sit down and take it easy, Doc. Let me do the worrying.
Do you mind if I return to my seat?
No, I guess it's all right. Do you have pedigree leave?
yes, Alphonse Strange. Reside at Audley Hotel. Accused deceased of being plagiarist.
Plagiarist? Hey, that's contagious, ain't it?
Hey, what are you here doing?
Let me go.
Take it easy, officer. She's one of our ushers.
I know who she is. She was trying to make a getaway.
You're hurting me.
Hey, bring her up here, Schultz.
I don't want to.
Pipe down and get up there.
You brute.
Get a name and where she lives, Lee.
Yes, sir. Name, please.
None of your business, and I'm not talking to you. Aren't you out running a laundry?
I've done the same formerly. Now detective. Not much difference. Laundryman wash dirty linen in private. Detective do same in public.
Yeah, tell him your name.
Sally Lidge,
Address,
211 West 43rd Street.
occupation.
Usher at Cherry Lane Theater.
Arrested attempting to escape.
I wasn't attempting to escape, I wasn't.
Didn't you hear me giving orders about leaving the theater?
I thought that was for the audience. After all, I work here.
Where was you going?
Home.
Sally's all right, Sergeant. I can vouch for her.
Oh, she is, huh? But she's got to give me a better answer than that.
There's something I want to tell you, Sergeant.
Yeah, one thing at a time. I'll get to you later. How well did you know John Randall?
I knew him slightly, naturally working at the same theater.
That's all, eh?
Of course that's all.
Hey, I'm asking her, see? I'm asking her! Now, were you acquainted with the deceased?
Very slightly. I'd say hello and goodbye to him, but that's about all.
I'm afraid that's not quite true, Sergeant.
It is true, and you stay out of this, you hear?
Hey, now that's not very nice, sister. You let her talk. You saying they knew each other well?
I don't know about that, but I do know that Sally visited Mr. Randall's dressing room just before the performance tonight, and they had an argument. An awful argument.
I never did any such thing.
She's making it all up.
Oh, no, I'm not. You can ask the girl who shares my dressing room. They're raising an awful racket.
So what's your story now, sister?
Okay, so I had an argument with him. What's that prove?
What was it about?
It was personal, nothing that concerns you.
You have an argument with the guy, and half an hour later he's bumped off? I'll say that concerns me, and plenty.
Even if I wanted to kill him, and maybe I did. I couldn't have done it. You said it yourself. It had to be somebody sitting in the first 6 rows.
That's right. The first 6 rows.
And I was in the rear all the time.
Oh, Sergeant?
Yeah, Doc?
I think there's something you should know about that.
What is it?
While the play was going on, just before the lights went out, that usher came down and stood next to my seat.
I did not.
That's quite true. I saw her myself.
And so did I.
Me too.
Sally.
I'm sure she didn't. I would have been the first one to see her. Yes, I admit it. I was standing next to the doctor's seat, but I didn't kill Randall. I tell you, I didn't.
Well, what do you say, Lee? Think we got a case?
Believe Honorable Sergeant have most convincing case.
What is it?
Case as follows. Hasty usher had argument with playwright. Hasty usher decide assassinate playwright. Hasty usher instruct accomplice turn out lights certain point in play. Then hasty usher come down aisle to spot's advantage. Accomplice turn out lights poor instruction. Hasty usher fires. Bang.
And-
Playwright lamented.
And the accomplice?
Perhaps young manager fiance.
Yeah, simple as ABC.
Oh no, a nice case, but you've made one mistake, my friends.
Said mistake being
Said mistake being that Sally didn't assassinate Randall.
who then, please?
I did.
Bill, you didn't. You couldn't.
Yes, I did, Sally.
Why'd you do it, brother?
Why? Because he insulted Sally.
Not much of a reason.
You didn't know Randall.
Oh yeah? Then how'd you get down there in the aisle?
I was down there in the aisle. When the lights went out, I shot him, then jumped on stage, so you think I'd been here the whole time.
And who turned out the lights?
I can't tell. I won't tell. I'm not squealing on anybody, but it wasn't Sally. She had nothing to do with it.
Oh, Bill.
And the gun.
The gun? I slid it under the seats. It's out there somewhere, under the people's feet.
Hey, anybody find a gun? Look under your seats. Everybody. But be careful if you find it. Fingerprints are important. Now you rat will see.
We suggest please questioning continue in private.
All right, I'll question it up in one of the dressing rooms. And I want to question them other 3 actors. Hey, you. Pull the curtain. Pull the curtain. Okay, folks. We're going to take a little time now. You can go on out and have a drink. Do whatever you like for the next 10 minutes. 5 minutes. But, keep your eyes open for that gun. Hey, Schultz. McGregor.
Yeah? Yes,
Don't
Sarge?
let anybody get away.
Right, Sarge. I'd like to see any of these mugs try it.
important development. Suggest please return to seats. Thank you so much.
What was that? Hey, what's going on out there? Schultz, McGregor?
It's okay, Sarge. Only us.
Only you what? You lunkheads?
We found the gun.
You did?
Yeah, it went off all accidentally.
Where did you find it?
In the lobby. Someone tried to hide it in the trash can. And then Schultz found it.
Huh, so it wasn't under the seats at all, eh? Hey, you gonna take all night with that curtain? Hey, why didn't you wrap it? Now you lost any fingerprints it might have had.
Sorry, Sarge. When it went off, we just got a little bit scared. Who's that? A new one?
Oh yeah. Hey Doc, we found your wife.
Naomi,
You can go back to the station.
is she okay?
A little banged up. That girl found his stuff down behind some scenery. Hey you, come here. How did this gun get in the lobby?
I don't know.
You said you hid it under the seats.
Someone must have picked it up and hid it.
Oh yeah? Maybe it sprouted wings and flew to the lobby, eh? What kind of gun is it?
What?
I said, what kind of gun is it? What make?
Why, I've got it right on the tip of my tongue.
Colt 32?
That's it, Colt.
It's a German Walther 25. Right again, Lee.
Thank you so much.
Now what's the big idea, you? You didn't know what kind of gun it was. You said you hid it under the seats and we find it in the lobby.
I told you I'm guilty. I told you I shot him. What else do you want?
Yeah? Personally, I think you're trying to shield someone. Who is it? Out with you!
She's opening her eyes.
If she says, where am I? I'll scream.
Where am I?
Ah!
Hey, can I have a glass of water, please?
Will one of you get it for her?
Yeah, you sister. How is she, Doc?
A rather bad contusion on the head. Someone struck her and wasn't very gentle.
Yeah, when the lights went out, huh?
I suppose so. It's all right, Naomi, I'm here.
Martin,
No, go away, please, go.
She seems scared of you.
The shock. It's all right, Naomi. It's all right, dear.
Please, please, stay away from me.
Maybe you better stand out of the way, Doc.
here you are.
Hey, what are you two whispering about?
Say, you don't miss a thing, do ya?
Nope, I ain't missed the fact that he's been covering up for you. Now, we've been wasting entirely too much time now. You better tell me exactly what happened when the lights went out.
Don't answer him, Sally. You don't have to.
Oh, you know all about it, do you, Mr. Weisenheimer?
Yeah, Sarge?
Hey, take this mug upstairs and explain a few things to him.
Are you charging me with something here, Sergeant?
Yeah? Accessories, after the fact. Come on, Schultz, we ain't got all night.
What are you gonna do with him?
Teach him his math. Teach him his knitting.
Come along, buddy.
Leave him alone. I'll tell you everything.
Don't be a fool, Sally. It's a trap.
Let him stay. I'll tell. What do you want to know?
All right, man. You killed Randall, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Sally?
Sally?
Who said that? Who said Sally out there?
It was her, mister. I heard her. Always putting you two cents in. Whoa!
Hey, Schultz, don't you keep them quiet.
Not leaving,
McGregor,
Sarge.
McGregor, grab that other one. Come along, Burley. Why'd you do it, sister?
What's the difference? I did it. Isn't that enough?
Nope, not near enough. Did you yell Sally?
I don't know what you're talking about.
How many of you people heard a yell?
I
Seems to be a difference of opinion.
So maybe I did. I just got sort of carried away when she admitted she did it.
You two know each other?
Of course she doesn't know me. How could she? She just came all the way from Frisco. What are you trying to prove anyway? Why don't you just take me down and lock me up?
1,000 pardons. May I ask charming young beautician personal question? Name Miss Martha Gregory, correct?
Certainly.
But what, please, married name?
Married?
Observe, please. Red reads left ring finger. Wedding ring recently removed.
What are you trying to hide?
So it's Mrs. Gregory. So what? I'm just divorced, that's all. I'm going by my maiden name now. I mean,
So Gregory maiden name or married name? Please.
married name.
Coincidence.
What coincidence?
Hasty Usher. Her name Gregory too.
What are you talking about? My name's Lynch. Lynch, does that sound anything like Gregory?
No, sound nothing like her. Hasty Usher certain. Name Lynch.
He's the usher, certain.
Then why please? Monogram on vest. S.G.
That's right, it is.
And would remind, every time charming young beautician addressed, Hasty Usher reasonably restrained himself from answering.
That's silly.
What are you doing with this SG gadget?
Maybe my right name's Gorilla.
Could be coincidence even greater. Could be charming young beautician, Hasty Usher, sister.
Certainly not.
That's absurd.
You again, huh? How about you stand over there? Or I won't be liable.
I never saw her before in all of my life.
Then why, please? You mentioned charming young beautician's recent return from Frisco. Charming young beautician make no such statement. Merely California.
I just sort of assumed she came from Frisco. Maybe she doesn't for all I know. I tell you.
I'll tell you, sister. Answer yes or no. Are you related to her?
He's right. We're sisters. Oh, Martha, why don't you let me handle this?
May I presume to inquire why charming young beauticians seek to hide this in the first place?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
So Gregory, maiden name or married name, please?
A maiden name.
What's your maiden name? Married name.
My name's Mrs. Anthony Von Holtz.
What? She isn't. I mean, she can't be.
Unfortunate actress acquainted Mrs. Von Holtz.
Why, no. That is... There is no Mrs. Von Holtz.
No Mrs. Von Holtz. Perhaps Mr. There is Mr. Anthony Von Holtz.
There was. He's dead.
Randall, the stiff. He's your husband?
Yes.
I get it all now. He deserted you in Frisco, so you followed me and bumped him off.
I told you, I killed him, and I did. He married her when she was just a kid, messed up her life, and then left her. I swore I'd get even with him. I gave him a warning, but he laughed at me, so I killed him. I killed him. No, Sally, what are you saying? Keep out of this, kid. I know what I'm doing. But you don't. You're trying to do it to protect me, but you don't have to, Sally. Don't you see? You don't have to. You mean you didn't kill him? No, I meant to. I should have done it a long time ago, but I didn't. What have I done?
What is this? I think you're all giving me the merry-go-round.
I'm getting tired, Mom.
We should have went to see Benny Goodman at the Paramount. We'd have got more for our money.
Hey! Hey! Can't you keep them quiet?
You try it, Sargy.
Yeah, you think you're so tough.
Yeah, I'll try something else. I'll try writing you in for murder. I have a feeling you had something to do with it anyway. Well, why don't you say something?
I ain't got nothing.
Leave!
Able next one week.
Okay.
We'll permit this servant to satisfy miserable curiosity.
Yeah, go ahead and satisfy it. Let someone be happy.
Lamented playwright turned out to be not so lamented.
Yeah?
Hasty usher, not sorry. Charming young beautician, not sorry. Honorable young manager, not sorry.
No, we're not sorry, and if you knew him, you wouldn't be sorry either.
Have desire to know him. Have desire to know why he changed name. Oh, please, charming young beautician, answer question.
I don't know. I don't know why he changed it. I haven't the slightest idea.
I do.
Please.
He told me Von Holtz sounded too German for these times.
Yes, most logical. Have further desire to know how long not so lamented playwright had been such.
Had been such what?
In Frisco, had been playwright too.
No, he hadn't. When I heard he'd been producing these plays in New York, I got the surprise of my life. He was nothing of a poet.
Not so poetic.
No, not at all.
Marriage lasts how long, please?
We lived together for about 2 years.
In that time, had given no indication of dramatic urge.
None whatsoever.
What does that prove? You can't deny his plays are beautiful.
All fortunate actors think so.
I certainly do.
Mr. Randall's lines were exquisite, and I'm a recognized authority.
This should have been good. He stole from me, but I got started.
Bite now! Go ahead.
If playwright not playwright when married to charming young beautician, what is occupation, please?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? He's asking what kind of work he did.
And I'm telling him, I don't know. As far as I could tell, he never did much of anything.
Had independent income, perhaps?
If he did, I saw precious little of it.
She had to go out and get a job in a beauty parlor, else she would have starved to death.
He was out doing something. Going out meeting people all the time. On business, he said. But when I always asked him about it, he always got paid.
But did not write plays?
No, not at all.
Thank you so much. Charming young beautician, very helpful.
She is, huh? Well, if you ask me, I think you're getting a little off track here. What I want to know is who bought this dame in the Biza.
Natural curiosity.
Well, come on, sister. Can't you remember the thing?
No, it was dark. I couldn't see. The lights were out.
Where was you going?
I tried to find my way off stage, and someone struck me on the head. That's all I can remember.
Can't you even remember if it was a man or a woman?
No, it was dark. I mean, I can't be sure.
But you think you know.
Why don't you ask her husband?
No, it wasn't Martin.
The whole thing's absurd. You know I couldn't have been on stage when the lights went out. I have a dozen witnesses to prove that I was sitting right down there.
True. Honorable doctor had perfect alibi. Excuse me, please. I shall return.
Well, someone done it. That ain't no strawberry patch on her head. If I gotta start at the beginning, I'll start at the beginning. One thing's for sure. Randall's dead.
No, not exactly.
Huh?
Not Randall, it's Von Holtz.
Von Holtz, then, is dead. Someone turned the lights out, someone boxed Miss Edwards on the head, and someone shot him with a Walther 25. That someone was either sitting in an aisle seat, right-hand section, first 6 rows, or standing there. You were standing there. You were sitting there. So were you, Edwards.
Don't forget us!
Okay, the brats and their mothers, the society dame, and the guy who writes plays. Up here, you're all under suspicion, and I'm not taking any more chances. Men, grab 'em.
Come on, guys. Let's get. Come on. Take a step.
Come on.
Ernest.
How much longer will you continue with this absurd farce? I shall most certainly consult my attorneys.
Yeah, while you're at it, ask him about it.
The girl said she done it. I don't see why you don't let us go home. Gee, the pop's gonna be sore tonight, ain't he, Mom? Shut your pie hole.
What's the use of getting worked up about it? You're innocent, you're innocent.
Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
Sit down!
Most curious.
Find something?
Appeared to be manuscript of play.
You mean, this show tonight? The one the stiff wrote?
Yes, according to the title page, but odd. Most odd.
What's so odd about it? Ain't you never seen a play manuscript before?
Page is blank. Only cover on first page typewritten.
For the lover. Would you look at that?
Maybe that's what they mean by blank bus.
But
And that perhaps dummy copy. Other copies reversed, not so blank, given to honorable actresses. You, please.
Mr. Randall took mine just before the performance. He said I wouldn't be needing it anymore.
Your copy collected the same way.
He never liked to have them around. He was afraid of plagiarism.
He was afraid of plagiarism? How do you like that?
What do you make of it, Lee?
No other copies in Randall's dressing room.
Yeah? Well, I got some ideas of my own. You killed Randall, didn't you? You wanted revenge, like you said, so you followed him here and bumped him off.
no.
Okay, that's fine. Your sister's already confessed the crime.
I'd like to withdraw that confession, please.
What do you think this is, a game?
No, don't you see, Sergeant? She was lying before because she thought it was me.
Yeah, Russell lies because he thinks it's Sally. Sally lies because she thinks it's you. Who are you gonna lie for? That bald-headed bloke in the 10th row?
I'm not going to lie at all. I'm going to tell you the truth. I came here tonight to kill Tony Von Holtz. He had it coming to him. If any man ever did, but somebody beat me to it.
This is just great. You're another one that got beat to it, huh? Hey, maybe he bit himself to death, huh?
Maybe you'll listen to me then, Sergeant. I know who killed him.
You know who killed him? Well, why didn't you say so? Who?
It was Dr. Edwards.
That's ridiculous. I hardly knew the man.
You should have. He was having an
Shut
dare
up!
You didn't know he was having an affair with your wife?
No, certainly not. I don't believe it. He wasn't.
She's lying.
What makes you so sure, sister?
Because I saw what went on at rehearsals. She and Mr. Randall were always together. We'd practice day and night at his apartment. When I'd arrive, she'd be there. And when I went home, she'd still be there.
I had a difficult part. He was helping me with it.
And last night, when I went out, Dr. Edwards was waiting in the lobby. He was very angry, and this evening...
You seem to have taken a great interest in me, young woman. Why?
Don't flatter yourself. I've been taking any interest in you.
Perhaps you were in love with Randall yourself.
Me? In love? Don't be silly. It's outrageous to even suggest such a thing.
You see, it's an obvious case of fixation. Sergeant, the girl fell madly in love with Randall and now neurotically resents anyone he ever spoke to. The usher, my wife.
Oh yeah, sort of a schoolgirl crush, huh?
I don't care what you say. I don't care what any of you say. Mr. Randall's a fine man and he killed him. I know he killed him. I've got proof.
Proof?
He sent Mr. Randall a letter tonight.
How'd you see it?
I read it.
Oh, you read it, why you? How did you see it?
I was early getting to the theater tonight, and I saw a note sticking out from under Mr. Randall's door. It was from Dr. Edwards, and it said,
Well.
Extra dark. Extra dark in here. Go.
She's gone. Miss Smith? Miss Smith? Hey, who turned those lights out? Publicly, who turned them out?
I don't know, Sergeant.
You again!
Schultz! McGregor!
Yes, Sarge?
Anyone come that way?
Nope. Dead end doorbell around here, Sarge.
Well, go see if she's in the lobby.
Right, Sarge. Hey, man.
Listen, folks, you gotta get busy and find that girl or I'll throw a whole dang lot of you in jail. Get busy and find her.
Miss Smith? Miss Smith?
Miss
Most fortunate for Honorable Doctor.
You don't think I had anything to do with it? The girl was a psychopath. Ask any physician.
In her finding letter, opening it, reading it, all imagination.
Yes, I knew perfectly Naomi's connection with Randall. I may have begrudged it a little bit, the time she spent pursuing her hobby, but that was all.
Honorable Doctor Shore, letter only imaginary.
Of course I'm sure. Don't be stupid.
Injured actress was going up to answer a few questions.
If you like.
Correct in believing have appeared previously in plays of late Randall von Holtz.
Correct. I've been in several of them.
And all plays please like one tonight's recording.
Yes.
And written in words always like saying,
I think so. Yes.
blank.
No, not blank. How do you think we learned our parts?
Then had typewritten manuscripts, which were collected before the play. This Randall script, not so. Therefore, with unfortunate decease of Randall, play now no more.
I suppose not, except for those parts which each player can remember.
But Randall's part has been written. Gone with the wind.
As far as I know.
Oh, one question more, please. One question more, please. Correct in believing that a Randall always take part in his own plays?
Always.
And parts, big parts or little ones?
Why, he'd generally have one good scene and that was all.
Ah, but Randall was careful about little part, not so.
Of course.
Take great pains to know it, word for word, letter perfect.
He wanted to do his part as well as possible. We all did.
And naturally.
Eloise, come back here! Matilda, don't you go in that man's dressing room!
Ah, we gotta see the vanishing lady!
Come back here or I'll walk you one!
It has been said, children bless the scene, but torment all.
Mind your beeswax! Look at you! You're all dirty!
Ma, look what we found. Ain't it funny?
Permit me to examine.
No, I saw it first. It's mine.
So sorry. Maybe essential clue.
It's nothing but a stick of makeup. Nothing unusual about finding it in a theater.
Don't you think you're letting your imagination run away with you?
Observe strange color, please.
Sort of a purple. What do they use that shade for, dear?
I'm not sure. It's no shade I've ever used.
Someone used recently. Observe hair, please. Injured actor still pain head.
It was a very bad bruise. It should have ice on it right now.
Most unfortunate. Assassin in dark, so brutal.
A pretty kettle of fish.
Vanishing actress, still invisible.
As invisible as my salary and the wife gets to it. But I'm gonna find her. Hey, Schultz!
Yes, Sarge?
Any luck?
Nah, she ain't around here.
Well, keep looking.
Hey, buddy, you doing okay? Hey, buddy, how you feeling? Hey, Sarge! No. Hey, Sarge, come here quick! It's the stiff!
What are you
He's
talking
down
about?
here!
What are you talking about?
I don't know, but it's him!
Who?
Randall Von Holtz, whatever his name is.
You're screwy. It can't be Randall. He's up there.
How did he
Well,
get down
fuck.
here?
It is Randall. Lee, go see who's under that cover. Quick!
I hasten to comply.
If there's two of them.
Vanishing actress.
What is this? Hide and seek? Come on, boys. Let's get him up there.
Is she dead?
Do not think so. Like Honorable Mrs. Edwards has merely been struck unconscious.
Mom, how did she get down there? Yeah, and him back there.
Don't ask so many questions. Wait a minute. How did she?
Mostly ignorance. Do not know.
Well, man, how did you find him?
Well, we was looking for the Dane like you said, and we asked him how he was feeling.
Wait a minute. You asked a dead man how he was feeling?
How did we know he was dead? We thought he was sick when we helped the fellas.
What fellas?
I don't know.
Where'd they come from?
From there.
Who were they?
I don't know. Someone in the theater.
Who? You gotta know who!
Let's think. I got nothing.
Great job, man. Great job. I'll put in word for promotion. To janitor! Now go on back to the stations, and if you see those two birds, ask them to drop in for tea.
Guilty person's very busy while we question Russell in the dressing room.
Yeah, that's when they must have done it. Okay, so they took the stiff out there and popped him in the audience. But what was under that cover? After they moved the stiff and before they popped her?
Observe, please. Mysterious pillows on stage.
That's what they must have done. They took the pillows and put them under the cover to make it look like a body. But why? What'd they gain?
Perhaps very anxious not to have Barty investigated. Could not get out of theater, thought safest hiding place in plain sight. Then, when audience dismissed, would take dead man with them. Darn clever, these Americans.
Yeah? Well, if they're so darned anxious not to have this body investigated, I'm gonna look at it right now.
Recommend
Medical
hire.
examiner or no medical examiner? What the? A dictionary!
Permit me to examine.
Naomi is finished. If she appears on stage tonight, you are finished too. Martin Edwards.
Ah, words of mysterious lets a vanishing actress about to utter when stricken.
But I told you that I've explained that already.
Her imagination. Yes.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. A young lady feel all right?
Someone hit me on the jaw when the lights went out. He probably did. You promised to protect me and you didn't.
Hey, you ain't dead yet, are ya?
I might have been. He'll stop at nothing.
Okay, Doc. You ready to confess?
On the testimony of a hysterical girl? Pfft, don't be ridiculous. You haven't a shred of evidence against me except the malicious lies she told about me.
Suggest, please, Honorable Sergeant, not be so hasty.
You mean you don't think he did it?
No.
Thank you. Hey, wait a minute. You ain't out in the woods yet. What makes you so sure, Lee?
With Honorable Sergeant's kind permission, we'll speak about that later. Right now, I have an important question.
Yeah?
Question for Mrs. Edwards.
Me?
Yes. Recall recall, please, movements before late Randall Von Holtz killed.
Very well.
Recall position, please, before lights were extinguished the first time.
Yes, I was right there.
We'll show exact position, please.
About here.
She wasn't. She's lying. She was
Sergeant, can't you keep that girl quiet?
Okay, okay. What makes you so sure she's lying?
She was supposed to be right there as we rehearsed it, but she left stage just before the shot was fired.
I did no such thing. That isn't so.
It is so. We are at the choosing scene where Mr. Randall chose between Mrs. Edwards and me.
Please, recall speeches.
I said, I'm content. And Mrs. Edwards said,
Perhaps Mrs. Edwards render lines herself?
No, I can't remember them right now. So much has happened. But I know I was on stage when the lights went out.
you weren't.
I was.
Oh, she was not, Mr. She was not. She most certainly was. I recall distinctly.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was. Hey, lie down, lie down.
I remember perfectly. She was on stage.
Humbly disagree. My unreasonable observation, young lady not on stage. Have permission to appeal to audience.
She wasn't.
Please, your attention. Lady on stage, not on stage. Answer.
That's the kind of help you get from them.
May remind of one more witness, unimpeachable witness.
I'd like to know who.
Honorable Sergeant, forget humble shorthand notes taken by Honorable Strange.
Oh yeah, the plaguey guy, right? Say, he had a reason for wanting to kill Randall too, didn't he? Well, what do you got to say about all this?
Why would I kill a man, Sergeant, when I have recourse to the courts?
I don't know about that.
Mr. Strange, honor us with assistance.
I'd be glad to.
We'll read disputed notes from shorthand passage.
You mean just before Von Holtz was killed?
Yes.
The girl, I am content. The woman, then choose. No man since time began has had such choice. 2 women striving for 1 weakling man. Few of your measly sex could ever taste of honor such as this. Now straightway choose. The girl, yes, choose. The woman, exits.
There. Now I hope you believe me. She went off, but she wasn't supposed to. Not as we rehearsed it. She was supposed to remain on stage until he had chosen. But she went out there, towards the switchboard.
Yes, I remember now. I became confused. I thought that was the cue for my exit. Then, just as I got off stage, the lights went out, and I was struck.
Struck by humble stick of purple makeup?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Suggest, please, Honorable Sergeant investigate horrible bruise on lady who turned out lights.
What are you talking about? That's a nasty looking line if I ever seen one. What the? It's painted on!
Perhaps matches color of this, and would remain Honorable Dr. Husband examine same.
I get it all now. She hid behind the scenery, painted on those bruises until we found her.
Even if I did, that doesn't mean I killed him.
Accomplice meets same fate.
You mean I'll die with...
With who?
Perhaps unhappy accomplice will tell us exactly what happened.
No, there's nothing to tell you.
Come on, lady. You know.
I don't. And there's nothing to tell you. I can't tell you who killed him. I can't. They'll kill me. Just like they did Tony.
Look, lady, you're nuts. Nobody's gonna kill you. How are they gonna do that with us all around you?
They almost killed her.
Yeah, when the lights were out. That ain't gonna happen again. Hey, Schultz!
You mean you ain't mad at me anymore, Sarge?
Business before pleasure. I want you to go stand by that switchboard and see that the lights don't go out.
Right. They'll go out over my dead body.
I don't want them out even then. All the suspects in sight, Lee?
With kind permission, we'll check. Honorable young manager, hasty usher, charming young beautician, suspicious playwright, lady with 2 names, honorable doctor, on-talk to mothers, and on-talk to little jitterbugs Eloise and Matilda.
All present and accounted for?
Yes.
Now, lady, start talking.
You're sure nothing can happen?
Ain't I around? Bulldog Kennedy? You better start talking.
Well, it's a long story. It starts way back when I first met Tony. Do you want me to start from the beginning?
Nah, just a name to kill her.
Or perhaps better to start at the beginning. Facts less confusing.
When I first met Tony, he was...
She ought to have a glass of water.
No, you won't. Nobody leaves this stage. There's some water left in that glass over there.
Thank you. I've been so upset.
Wait! Oh, so stupid. Fear water may be poisoned.
Poisoned? Naomi! Naomi, speak to me.
It was Torbit.
Murder speaks same name twice.
Naomi.
Yes. Prussic acid. Instant poison.
Naomi! Oh my goodness. She's dead.
Oh my goodness.
Suggest, please, act of kindness to give bereaved husband little privacy.
Yeah. Schultz, McGregor, we better get Miss Edwards and Randall backstage. Hey, pull the curtain, will ya? Now, how in the heck did that happen? She drank from that same glass just a little while ago. Folks, we're gonna go backstage, but you won't see what's happened. You know what that means. There's a killer on the loose in here. But if you value your lives, you better stay in your seats. Who knows where he'll strike next? It could be you, or you, or you.
I just smiled. What's all that pizza over here? got an announcement to make.
All right, Sarge, everything's under control.
Hey, someone get this curtain out of my way.
Pull the curtain! Pull the curtain! Anybody missing? Anybody dead? Thought from Randall, Miss Edwards, I mean. No? Thank goodness. Now listen, folks, and get this straight. Every single one of you is under arrest. That's right, you're all under technical arrest, all of you. I'm placing you as material witnesses until we get this case solved, and it's gotta be solved. You all seen what's happened. Maybe for the first time in history, we got a couple of 100 witnesses to a murder. So, we're gonna use you. We're gonna take a vote. According to Detective Lee, the murderer is one of these people. Sally Gregory, or her sister, Miss Anthony Von Holtz, Bill Russell, this fella here, what's your name?
Strange, Ivan Strange.
Him, Mrs. Thurston something, Dr. Edwards, or Mrs. I ain't got nothing to say, or her pal, Miss Ziplip.
Let's not forget Honorable Little Jitterbugs.
That's right, Eloise and Matilda. So, that's the list. One of them did it. Who? We want your help on that. So, they've been passing around slips of paper, and we want you to put down who you think's done it. This is one of them Gallup polls, folks.
Will you help us, please?
Come on, if you ever want to get home.
This is the most absurd thing I've ever heard of. Voting for a murderer?
Yeah? Maybe you won't think so, but the next one to be bumped off.
Me? Ridiculous. What possible motive could anyone have for killing me?
Lady, I've got a motive right now.
Are we allowed to take part in the voting?
Not you. You're under suspicion.
But only one of us is the murderer. Surely the rest of us should be allowed to vote.
Well, okay then. All of you can vote, except the murderer.
Humbly remind Honorable Sergeant, name a reprehensible murderer not yet known.
Oh yeah. So then everyone can vote. But we'll know one of you is lying. Go on back to your seats. Come on. Come on, you can vote. Ain't got all night. Come on, let's get these votes in. Come on, we ain't got all night. Put your votes in. Get your votes in the bag. Getting those votes in? Boys, we ain't got time for all this.
Please, no graffiti.
Come on, let's flip those votes. We ain't got all night. What are you doing? Hurry up. Hey, how long does it take? It makes like 5 letters. Write the names down. Hurry up. We ain't got all night. There, give me your votes. Thank you. You got some votes for me? Now we're getting somewhere. Let's see, first vote for Ivan Strange.
It's Ivan Strange.
Have it your way. Second vote, Dr. Edwards. Third vote, Little Eloise. And I second the motion. Fourth vote. Hey boys, you count them. You can read, can't you?
Yeah, Sarge. You know we can read.
Yeah, don't you always read the signs?
Yeah, but there ain't no funnies in these. Come on. Here's some more slips.
Humbly suggest we now kill second bird.
Second bird?
With same stone. When helpful officers count papers, perhaps wish to question grief-stricken husband.
Yeah, I was just gonna. Okay, Doc. I guess it's time for you to do a little talking.
Not now, I can't tell you anything now. Haven't you done enough to me already?
I guess you could look at it that way. But we got a couple of deceased bodies lying around here.
All I know is that Naomi is dead, and it's all the work of that fiend Randall. I warned her this would happen. I told her to stay away from him.
But please, we'll permit polite interruption.
Go ahead. Anything you want, I don't care.
So sorry. Observation as follows. Impossible for less and less lamented playwright to do slain. Living hand placed poison in Watson.
It was horrible to see her strangling that way.
What I want to know is how the poison got in the water. Who handled that glass?
Martha handed it to her, but surely you don't think...
I can think anything, sister. Someone's about to tell me the name of a murderer, and she gets bumped off. I can think anything.
She asked for the drink herself. She was choking. Maybe she knew what was in there.
That's a thought. She saw the game was up, so she took the easiest way out.
No, Naomi wouldn't have done that. She wasn't the kind. She'd fight. No matter what happened, she'd fight it through. Who offered her the drink? That's the person who killed her.
Who did offer it to her? Wasn't it you, Mrs. Gregory?
Bill offered to go upstairs and get one, but you wouldn't let him. Then you told Martha to get her that glass over there. If anyone's responsible, you are.
Me?
It's your correct.
Oh, and I suppose I killed Randall too, huh?
Believe not. Honorable Sergeant sat with me. However, must point out the unfortunate actress did not ask for water, merely caught another suggested drink.
Who?
Believe...
Wait a minute, let me think. You, the society dame, Mrs. Feston something. Come up here.
I shall not go up there, I refuse.
Fine, then I'll come to you. Lady, I place you under arrest for the murder of Mrs. Edwards.
How dare you? Take your hands off me!
Tell it to the judge.
I'll have plenty to say about you, ignorant boor. Is there a jury present? Will he kindly inform this clown of my constitutional rights?
Oh, a communist, eh? A red. That's evidence enough for me. You're the murderer.
Humbly remind Honorable Sergeant, regrettable fact, lack of evidence, except kind offer of drink.
If suggesting a glass of water is proof of murder, then I am a communist.
Humbly fear we waste time seeking who poured poison in Watt's glass. Perhaps you'll find a better way than that.
Okay, but I'm gonna pin it on you yet, sister, and it'll be a pleasure.
You little brat! You mustn't trip the sergeant. He don't like it.
Well, I do.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Change the needle, can't you? Come with me.
Leave Eloise alone, you big bully. Did he hurt you, Precious? Nah, a dope like him could've hurt a Feline.
Listen to me, my little precious. How would you like me to cut off both your ears and make soup out of them?
What kind of soup?
Yeah, maybe I'll chop you into little bits. Drop you off the Brooklyn Bridge.
Be ashamed of yourself telling stories like that to children. Let him talk, Anita. He's funny.
Oh, I'm funny, am I? I'll show you if I'm funny or not.
Humbly suggest time's come for all talkative ladies to start talking.
Oh, yeah. They're all yours, Lee, and it's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Have objection to mentioning name?
Yes, I have. And what's more, we ain't got any wedding rings or monograms or anything for you to deduct it from.
So sad. Untalkative ladies prefer incarceration, perhaps.
Do you threaten us?
You can arrest us. There ain't any law that makes you tell your name if you don't wanna.
So sorry. We'll not inquire further, Mrs. Frankfurter.
And it's not Frankfurter.
Humbly apologize. Honorable little gentleman told me, name Frankfurter.
She's lying. It's Engelfritz. I mean, it's not Engelfritz.
It's Frankfurt. It's Brown.
Brown. Quite so. Thank you so much, Mrs. Engelfritz.
Engelfritz, huh? Say, we got an Engelfritz on the force. Tubby Engelfritz, Lieutenant, Homicide Squad. You his wife?
I ain't got nothing to say.
Schultz, call the station. See if you can get a location on Tubby.
Don't call Tubby. I'll tell you. He'll kill us. Gee, Anita, you sure were a pushover for that guy.
So you're Tubby Engelfritz's wife, huh?
I'm Edith Engelfritz. This is my sister, Agnes. With names like that, it's no wonder they didn't want to say it. Please, Tubby will kill us if he finds out we all came to a show.
Yes, ma'am. I know the kind of temper he's got. They talk about the Engelfritz temper all over the force.
Eloise Matilda got it too.
Here, sit down, ladies. You two girls. She's a little sweetheart, ain't she?
I'm just like my old man.
Listen, ma'am, I didn't mean to get tough with you. You know how it is when you get working on a job and all. You won't tell Tubby, will you?
I won't tell him a thing. He doesn't even know where we are. He gave us some money to buy a case of beer, and instead we came to a show. Then all of this had happened. Please, can we go home now?
Certainly, certainly. Far be it for me to detain two nice ladies against their will. And, would you mind putting in a good word for me and Tubby? Kind of point out the good way we handle this job and all?
Ma, I don't want to go home. Me neither. I want to see if this big dope gets murdered. Maybe that's me now.
Hey, boys, Sue's making all that racket.
Right, Sarge.
I hope it ain't him. Come
Yes, I took liberty of telephoning for certain information. Thank you so much.
What is it, Lee?
A clipping from newspaper.
Huh. Hey, boys, you get them slips counted?
Yeah, they're all counted, sir.
Well, what was you waiting for? Another murder? Maybe it'll give us some ideas.
Trouble is, Sarge, it was a tie.
A tie? Between who?
You and Lee.
Me and Lee?
I'm sorry, Sarge. I guess some would think they have a sense of humor.
Yeah, very funny, very funny. And I trusted you, honest. I don't know how I keep my faith in human nature.
Maybe you believe me now.
Where have you been?
I went upstairs to get this.
This? What's this?
The letter Dr. Edwards said he never wrote.
Naomi is finished.
If she appears on stage tonight, you are finished too.
Martin Edwards. Where'd you get this?
I've had it all this time. I never put it back under Mr. Randall's door. I didn't want him to read it and worry.
Oh, you didn't, huh? Well, you sure did a great job. He'll never worry again. What do you got to say about this, Doc?
I don't know. I don't know, I tell you.
It's on your office stationery.
It must be a forgery.
Honorable Doctor will provide a sample of handwriting, so simple to make analysis.
No, that won't be necessary.
Why not?
I'm not going to lie anymore, she's right. I sent the note.
You threatened to do away with both of them, huh?
Yes, they've been carrying on underneath my eyes for months, using these silly plays as a pretext. I begged Naomi to give them up, but she couldn't. This morning I'd had it out with her. I told her that if she appeared tonight, we were through. Definitely finished. And I wrote that note to Randall. I had a boy bring it over for me late this afternoon, and tonight when I got home from the hospital, I found that she'd lied to me and come to the theater. So I followed her here and bought a ticket. My mind was made up. I was going to kill him.
Kill him? How? Please.
I don't know, with my bare hands if necessary. He had it coming to him. He was a rat, and death was too good for him, but someone beat me to it. Before I knew it had happened, the lights were out and Randall was dead.
Why didn't you tell us about this note before?
I knew it was so incriminating that I'd have a hard time explaining it.
Yeah, I'll say you will. See another one that got beat to it, huh? Boy, I never seen so many would-be murderers in one place.
He deserved it. He deserved to die.
Yeah, maybe so. But that don't cut no ice with the law. He was a man, and you killed him. With this note and what you told us, it's a pretty clear case, Doc. I place you under arrest.
Thank heavens. Now we may go home, I presume?
Yeah, go ahead and beat it. All of you.
Humbly suggest Honorable Sergeant not be in such big hurry.
Why not?
Fear patience of audience must be stretched a little further.
Why?
One person seemed to disprove Dr. Edwards' guilt.
Who? Who denies it?
Mrs. Edwards.
Huh? But she's dead.
True, but will recall police that unfortunate poet meant demise in dark, and that accomplice Mrs. Edwards confessed to turning out lights.
That's right. She said she did. She turned them out for the murderer.
True, but why would Mrs. Edwards assist husband in murder of a man she loved?
Well, but she must have assisted someone. She said she did.
True, but not unhappy doctor. One more fact seemed to disprove Dr. Edwards' guilt.
Which is?
Observe, please. Two persons must move body from stage to seats in audience. Not so.
That's right.
Therefore, same persons must have substituted unconscious actress for missing body.
Yeah, they did.
We'll call Honorable Schultz, please.
Okay. Schultz! Schultz!
Yes, sir?
Come here.
Okay.
Please, Honorable Schultz, look closely at unhappy doctor.
Yeah?
This man bring in sick friend, ask for senior open air.
No, it wasn't him. It was two other people.
Thank you so much.
For the love of... We're right back where we started from.
Hey, Sarge, that's him right there.
Him?
Yeah, he's the guy who carried in the stiff. I remember now.
You must be mistaken.
Oh, no, I ain't. You're the guy, all right, and don't try to deny it.
Why didn't you say something before?
I never got a good look at him until now.
Bring him up here.
I'm sure he's confused me with someone else.
Oh, save it, brother. Now, you said there was two of them. Where's the other?
It's all coming back to me. I remember now.
Well, come on, get it.
There's a little one. I've seen him around before. He works backstage, I think. He was the other one.
No. Yes? Go get it. Now, brother, start talking. Fast.
Honorable Sergeant, you will permit for a few questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Name Ivone Strange, correct?
That's right.
A playwright come to theater tonight because not so lamented Randall plagiarized work.
That's right.
Work published by Macmillan, Century, and Samuel French.
Wait a minute, Lee. Let me get this straight. What's plagiarizing?
Stealing. Those plays he was putting on, he copied from my published works.
Ah, yes, those are works published by Macmillan and Century, Samuel French.
That's right.
Oh, please, one more question.
Anything else? Anything I can do?
Yes. When on stage, okay.
Hey, Schultz! Where's that accomplice?
I got him, Sarge. This is the bird that helped carry the stiff.
That's him. You're the accomplice, aren't you? You helped turn out the lights. You helped carry the body, didn't you? Didn't you?
He's deaf.
Put the cuffs on him, boys.
It's a pleasure. Telling me he was sick.
Well, folks, now you can go home.
Alas!
Wait a minute, Lee. Enough is enough.
Not quite enough.
Break it easy, Lee. Is this strange to kill him, or ain't he?
Not killer. However, murder disappointed many people tonight by quick action.
Well, if he didn't do it, who did?
No, Honorable Sergeant himself both think clear, neither of us.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, everybody's in the clear.
Everybody but one.
Yeah? And all we gotta do is find out who that one is.
Slight correction. We already know.
We do?
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad we know. So, are we gonna tell the folks about it now? Or let them wait 2 or 3 more years?
Tell them now with kind permission. Please have all of our friends gathered in one place.
Okay, all the suspects. Hey, like in the movies, up here. You two, get back there. And you two, don't think you're gonna get out of this. Men, grab 'em.
I suppose it's no use trying to appeal to your intelligence.
No, it ain't. Not a bit. Come on, we ain't got all night. Hey, sit down, right here.
Thank you so much. Happening tonight which first appeared to be most mystifying, now absurdly clear. Everyone present in this theater tonight have opportunity, reason to kill playwright. However, one significant fact, these reasons, all reasons of passion, hatred for unpopular playwright. However, this crime not crime of passion, this crime of deliberate planning.
How do you know that?
Because reprehensible murder must have instructed accomplice Mrs. Edwards about turning off lights. Now we get to second fact, which obscure trail of real murder.
And what's that?
Removal of the stiff, as Honorable Sergeant say, from stage to auditorium. We believe this must be done by reprehensible murder, but not so, not removed by murder, removed by Honorable Strange.
Thanks for the implied compliment.
You're quite welcome. However, not all facts quite so complimentary to Honorable Strange.
And how did he get the body down?
Not certain. Believe as follows. Honorable Sergeant, Honorable Strange joined others in lobby, and then with help of afflicted accomplice, slip dress over Barty and walk Barty out of stage exit. Then, seen by Honorable Schultz and claimed companion sick. Not so.
You'll have to prove that.
But why? Why would they take the big chance of moving the body?
Sought to recover valuable little booklets.
You mean the dictionary? But what's so valuable about it?
Observe, please. Certain words underlined in pen. Notice? Believe those words important keywords in code.
Code? Code to what? I don't get any of this.
Presently shall be very clear. Must now return to search for motive. In search for motive, one fact emerges continuously.
Which is?
Playwright not really playwright. Playwright only becomes such recently. Also, playwright not very rich man, yet putting on performances for one night only. Very costly thing.
Yeah.
So.
He must have had a financial sponsor, an angel.
Oh, precisely. Did have angel. However, angel not good angel, angel very bad angel.
Who is this angel?
Please, hasty horse drink too much water. Give bellyache.
Skip the proverbs. Go on.
Must return now for search for motive. In search for motive, one more fact emerges continuously.
What's that?
Playwright wrote words for himself to speak, however no record of these words remain. Not so, Miss Smith.
I suppose so.
Therefore, written words most important. Written words have other meaning than just idle poetry. Written words held message, and dictionary held code to that message.
Wait a minute. So you're saying he wrote a play, hired Peter, got actors, just to slip someone a message?
Yes.
But why? And what was that message?
Not sure, but believe contained important military secrets vital to the security of this honorable country.
Jeez, guys and everything? Wow!
Believe motive as follows. 3 people present this theater tonight involved inspiring. Number 1, playwright. Number 2, Mrs. Edwards.
Naomi? I don't believe it. She couldn't have had anything to do with a thing like this.
Facts most sad, but true. Mrs. Edwards had become involved with dangerous characters who would not let her slip away. This explains broken promise of this morning to you.
Well, that's 2. Who's the third?
Third is Bad Angel. Bad Angel, very important person, could not be seen with other lesser spies. Therefore, took liberty of getting messages by code.
So, you mean this bad angel would sit out there in the audience and get the messages without ever going near the others?
Yes, however, unfortunate occurrences tonight prevent Bad Angel from doing so. Bad Angel learned rivals would be present theater tonight to give important message.
And those rivals were...
Honorable Strange and Afflicted Stagehand. Honorable Strange would take notes in shorthand book. Later, notes with aid of code book would disclose an important message meant for Bad Angel's ears alone. Bad Angel could not let happen. Must prevent at any cost. Cost provided. The lives of 2 persons.
This bad angel, he killed Mrs. Edwards too?
Yes, slipped poison in innocent water to prevent unfortunate actors from disclosing identity.
Wait a minute, Lee, wait a minute. Before you go any further, did this bad angel also bop the Smith dame here in the jaw?
No, Smith dame bopped by Honorable Strange.
You? What did I have to do with it?
Honorable Strange thought to create disturbance, get chance to look for important dictionary. Therefore, had arranged for Poplar's signal to exterminate lights. Not so.
Not talking.
No matter. Honorable Strange's plan failed. Alert Sergeant recovered important dictionary before Honorable Strange.
That's right. So he popped the stiff out there so we could search it later for the dictionary.
Yes, exactly.
And that was the motive. This bad angel had to silence his own accomplice so he wouldn't spill the message in front of Strange.
Also true, Bad Angel is...
Who, Lee?
Clue and words Randall speak before death. True, torpids, peculiar word. Not so.
That's right.
I thought so. Torpids must have important connection with crime. Torpids sound vaguely familiar, therefore took liberty of telephoning Honorable Times about saying,
The clipping!
Honorable Manager will favor to read.
New York, January 18th, 1923. The name Torpids cropped up again today in the espionage trial of Lieutenant Andrew Blair. The prosecution made a vain attempt to link Blair with this almost legendary figure in the circles of international intrigue. The name Torpids is popularly supposed to have been a mastermind of spydom, a woman whose exploits...
A woman!
Yes?
I get it all now. There's only one woman it could be.
You're true?
You, sister!
No!
Please, Honorable Sergeant, recall date of clipping.
Huh?
January 18th, 1923.
1923. She'd have been in a cradle about that time. But what's that leave us?
Process of elimination leaves us but one choice.
The process of elimination has gotten around to you, my friend. Look at the same.
Lee, say something, anything!
Where am I?
Oh, you old son of a gun. I ain't gonna scream this time. How'd you do it?
Please, and still breathe. Lady with 2 names caught.
Oh, you betcha. She didn't get by me. Remember, I wanted to put it on her an hour ago, but you said nix.
Honorable Sergeant, so clever.
Forget about it. Lee, it's a miracle you're still living. How'd you do it? She fired straight at you.
Fired right. Why? Believe I've answered.
Would you look at that bullet? It almost went clean through. What the? Confucius say? So that's where you get,
Humbly plead guilty. Favorite quotation, untouched by bullet.
What quotation?
Yongongongugui Palkun.
Which means?
In the end, everything will be happily ever after. Thank you. Thank you so much.